This is for my feminine energy, my women, my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius women, and feminine energy. It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you a reading for the month of June. All is well with everybody. Happy birthday, Jimmy. I hope all is well. I hope you're having a dope birthday season. Much love to you all. Let's get these cards out here and see what's going on. I hate that my you know what? I'm going to get a new phone. I'm going to just get a new phone because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what's up. At one point when I used to, let me just hush and move on. I hope all is well with everybody. I want to thank you guys for coming to check out the video. Again, this is for the goddesses of air. This is for my feminine women, okay, my feminine energy, and my women who are Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses. And it's a special shout out, happy birthday to my Gemini ladies. Happy birthday, boos. I hope all is well with you guys. I hope you had a dope birthday if you've already had it. For those of you whose birthday's coming up, happy birthday. Listen, if you get a moment, check out the happy birthday reading I did for you for Gemini, okay? Check that out. And then in the comments, let me know when your birthday is or was. And let me know what you did for your birthday. I would love to hear it. I did a reading for you all because I just wanted to say thank you for your love and support. So hopefully, you know, my Gemini Massive will check that out. Just know I appreciate you. Alright, so this here is going to be a general reading. You want to take what resonates, leave the rest. So what we're looking at is we're looking at your love life. We're looking at your career and finance. We're looking at your social life. Love life, social life, family life, which is over here. Career, money, and finance, which is right here. And this one here represents what's going on with your personal life. What's going on with you personally. Okay, air sign women. Let's get this popping. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please hit the like button, okay? Now, let me get my books together because I got a couple different decks here. I love these spreads, and because I'm not using traditional tarot. I may use it to clarify, but the majority of the cards are not traditional tarot. So we're going to rock with it like that, okay? Now, for your personal life, this is what's going on within your personal life. Okay, I don't like this card, okay? If you look here, this is a astrology deck, okay? You see you have this is the Scorpio energy and the Virgo energy. Actually, the Scorpio energy and the Leo energy. All right, but just take a look at this card. Now, you have the Scorpio symbol here. Try not to hit the glare. The Scorpio symbol here. And then we have the ruler planet of Scorpio. That's Pluto's symbol. We have the Leo symbol here. And then the symbol for the sun, which rules Leo. Now, look at this card. Look at what's going on in the details of the card. Somebody doing some type of magic. Okay, what's going on? Are some of y'all dibbling and dabbling in magic? Did somebody pay to do something for somebody for some magic? Maybe some of you are sensing that someone did magic on you, or is play. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything. Let's see. So we got that energy here. This card is called the Magician energy with this deck. The challenge is being disgusted by it. Okay, so there's a challenge here of being disgusted by something. The solution would be for you to implement the sun energy. Okay, let's get some clarity on this, and let's first of all let's talk about this card here. The Magician. What page is this on? This is 52. Bear with me because the writing here is so damn small. I just went through the Gods of Air reading, and I swear to God, I need a microscope and my goggles. I got my goggles on. Alright, so the Magician energy. This is what's going on in your personal life. Alright? So it says, this card here says, efforts to create life. Test tube life. Black magic and white magic. Positive thinking. Perfectionism. Genetic engineering. So some of you, okay, we'll get into that. So it says here, you are under a magic spell, but don't take this to be the wrong way. Your own magical past returns to you, even if you may feel the victim, even if you may feel like the victim of sacrifice. You are trapped in a spiritual chain and live according to the image of life, which consumes a lot of strength and life energy. Okay, so you're under a magic spell, but don't take this the wrong way. Your own magical past returns to you, even if you may feel the victim of sacrifice. You're trapped in a spiritual chain and live according to, okay, so some of you, whatever magic you put out there, if you put some magic out, it's coming back to you. That's for some of you. For others of you, it could be that you're trying to get pregnant. Okay, maybe some of you are interested in trying other methods of getting pregnant, maybe in vitro fertilization, or you're investigating that, trying to look into that to see if that's going to work for you. For some of you, you know, this doesn't have to be dark magic, it could be white magic. So some of you could be doing affirmations, you could be setting your intentions, because we're in a new moon energy on the 30th, as a matter of fact, which is tomorrow. I'm recording this on the 29th of May, but tomorrow's the new moon in Gemini. So, hey, how fitting. All right, so some of you could be doing affirmations, positive spell work, to propel yourself and get yourself where you need to go. But then there's that dark side. Some of you are doing dark magic, all right? But the challenge is feeling disgusted. So some of you are disgusted by what's been going on, or what you've been experiencing. That could be why you're trying to do affirmations, or maybe the in vitro fertilization process you may find disgusting. But let's clarify and get some information here. All right, so what is this magician energy from my goddesses of air? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's this magician energy? Talk to me. Okay, yeah, definitely somebody's doing some type of magic, right? But it's dark magic, because this is the priest energy. And the priest energy, when it's upright, this is, you know, doing positive magic, affirmations, things like that. When it's in reverse, this is somebody tapping into dark energy, okay? So somebody was tapping into some dark energy, and the Fool card came out in reverse. Now, the Fool card comes out in reverse here. This is somebody who is, I don't know if somebody did something. Okay, somebody could have did something to you, try to send some shit your way, and it came back to them. You might have did some return to sender shit. That's another thing I'm seeing here. You might have done some return to sender shit because you knew something was up. And it doesn't even have to do, like, magic. It could just be somebody was talking, you know, because when we speak and when we write, you know, that's magic as well, right? So somebody may have said something bad about you, may have been talking bad about you, and it backfired on their ass. Hopefully you wasn't talking bad about nobody, because it backfires on you. So whatever you were saying about this person, it makes you look like you're not being honest, or you weren't being honest and sincere or truthful, or it was a lie, or they're not paying you any attention anymore because they know that you're full of shit. That's for some of y'all, not for all of y'all. But for others of you, this is what it was. These people were talking bad about you, and people may have believed it or took that side, and now they're seeing that, you know, it wasn't true at all. Okay, so some of you are being vindicated. It's a lot of karmic energy going on right now. A lot of people getting karma, a lot of people giving karma. All right, I mean, we're all getting our karma, but some people are not going to like what they're getting. All right, and that's just, you know, what it is right now. So some people, like I said, whoever was doing magic, doing some shitty shit, is coming back to you. It's going to bite you in the ass. It's coming. If you haven't already gotten it, it's coming, right? Because this faux energy here, for some of you, it was a friend doing it. But whoever was doing it, okay, for some of you who was doing it too, they see it's not affecting you, and they tired of watching you, because they trying to watch you to see if it took effect. And the thing is now they're disgusted. All right, or it could have come back to them in some way, shape, or form, and they got to deal with the mess with the disgusted energy. Let's clarify that. Why don't we? What cards do I want to use for that? Oh, duh. Sorry. I put my cards back after I did the gods of the air, and I forgot where I put them. All right. What's this disgusted energy? We have the river energy. Let's see what this river's about. because this is about the environment. So it's your surroundings. All right. So something stinks around you. Somebody stinks around you. Okay. With the river energy here, this is steady, gradual, and patient. All right. So some of you may have been doing some spell work because you're trying to do something for you. Okay, and you've been doing it, and you've been doing it, and you've been doing it, and some of you are just getting frustrated with it because maybe it's not coming into fruition, or it could be coming into fruition, but it's taking longer than you may want. Okay, so some of you may not have a whole lot of patience, right? But the thing is that if you're in, oh, okay, some of you are definitely in the lab. All right, this is why we call this channel the lab. Some of you in a lab right now. All right, so you're doing some experimentation. You're trying to figure out how something is work, and it don't have to be dark as in negative, but it could be with the priest energy in reverse. It could be dark magic as in hidden. This is something you're doing behind closed doors. Nobody knows about it, but it could be for your benefit, like you're trying to manifest money. So you could be doing money rituals. You could be taking spiritual baths. You know, things like that. So it don't always have to be somebody sent some shit to you, but for some of you it could be, and like I said, you did a return to sender spell. Because for some of you with the faux energy in reverse, they tired of watching to see if it took effect. Now if you did some shit and you're tired of watching to see, you just know it's coming back to you, boo. It ain't, that's karma. You can't protect yourself from that. Once you send that out there, it's coming back to you. That's why, you know, everybody shouldn't be dabbling in spell work. Because once the universe says, yo, it's a wrap for you, it's a wrap. In whatever way it is. Some of you, with this river energy, you know, you could be in your emotions because river represents water energy. Some of you are in your emotions about something. You know, you could be revolted, nauseated, or repelled against something. Ooh, I just got a flash. Some of y'all, okay, somebody needs to go to the doctor. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Yeast infection, whatever you got going on, bacterial vaginosis. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. All right. The resolution is accepting the fact that that's what needs to be done. So whatever was going on in the dark is coming out in the light. Okay. Remember, I was telling you about the dark shit. So whatever you were manifesting, if it's a positive thing, it's going to come out. It's going to come out for you. You're going to be blessed. If it was something negative, it's going to come to light what you were doing, and it may come to light in a form of something disgusting and wet. All right. For some of y'all, yeast infection that you can't get rid of, a scent. I get a scent, a terrible scent. You know, your pH is fucked up because you were doing shit. I don't know. Okay, what's going on? Some of you sleeping with people. Okay, stealing their energy. All right, and as a result, because you sleeping with men stealing their energy, your shit got a scent. You done picked up something. You got a scent. I'm not going to get into that because that's real disgusting, but it's along the line of that, but it's like discharge, things like that. Like you don't understand what it is, what's going on. It's because somebody was doing some shit to you, trying to block you from getting pregnant, okay? Or you sent some shit out, and as a result, you're not going to get pregnant, or you're having some fucked up type of discharge. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All I'm doing is reading the cards, all right? And I'm just telling you the messages I'm getting. I really don't even care to talk about that, but I got to tell what's here because that's my job. Alright, so what's this sun energy here? Something's coming to light. Yeah, we got the 8 of Swords. Alright, so somebody's not understanding what it is. Why is this? What's going on? It's not making any sense. You're trying to figure it out. Some of you are trapped in spiritual jail because you was doing some dirt. For others of you, the sun energy, yeah, this is, it's going to come to light. Some of you are frustrated with whatever you were working on in the lab. Like, I remember one time I was doing some work with the planets and trying to manifest based on the planetary alignments. And that takes time and work. So if you're doing something like that, it's not going to be no quick, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand the planetary alignments, you know, especially the moon. You got to get all of that, you know, the houses, cardinal versus, you know, the modalities, cardinal, fixed, and immutable, and then you got to look at, you know, the elements, the fire, the earth, the air, the water. Like it takes some time. So if you're doing that, I rock with you. I fucks with you heavy. All right, but it's gonna take us some. It's trial and error and writing things down. This is what I talk about with the lab. A lot of people don't understand what astrology is. Not just about reading books. It's about putting theory to practice, and you got to be in the lab for something to come to fruition. So for some of you, you're doing that, okay? And some of you, maybe you're frustrated with what your results are here. Some of you are doing something to your body. Because I'm just getting your flow. Something's wrong with your flow. I don't know if somebody's pregnant and they still having a period. Okay, some of it, I'm getting that too, and somebody's questioning what's going on because they thought they were pregnant. Somebody could be unfortunately losing a child. And I'm sorry if you went through that, or if you had a miscarriage. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Let's get some clarity on these cards, and then we're going to move on off of this situation, okay? So let's get this deck here. Clarify this river energy, the environment. Some of you need to be careful with where you, okay, some of you need to drink more water is what I'm getting to. Yeah, the Hierophant energy, this is about taking care of your physical body, all right? Something's happening to somebody. Whoever did dirty shit, you got to deal with the repercussions physically. It's going to take a toll on your health. We got the 4-cup energy in reverse until you change your shit up, change your ways. Some of you, you may have been in a depressed state, and that could have been changing your pH balance. All right, because whenever everything you do nowadays changes your pH balance, you got to be extremely careful. Like, you could eat a cheeseburger and be happy as fuck, and then your pH balance change. Just because you ate a cheeseburger and then you had got some real dope news, like say you scratched off and you had won $100, and that puts you in a good mood. Your pH balance could change because of that. All right, you could be at the job and they tell you, okay, we got mandatory overtime, and you sitting here frustrated, mad as hell, because you had plans to do something different. That could change your pH balance, like everything. You know what I mean? So some of you, this is what I'm getting. You got to take better care of your body. I don't know what you're eating. For some of you, got to be careful what you're eating, what you're ingesting and taking in. Some of you are taking in, there's some elixirs you need to take in. I just got, what did I just order? Man. Anyway, there's some elixirs that I just ordered that I'm going to be taking in to help me, because I got certain placements where I need to pay attention to my dreams, and I need to tap into that energy. So I've been using, I ordered something that's going to work out. So some of you could be in the lab doing things like that, all right? But you just got to be careful. You may have a aftertaste, or, you may have to make sure you drink plenty of water when you're taking in these elixirs. Make sure you're doing that, okay? Let's get, I didn't even know your reading was going to be that deep on this. We got to move on to the next stuff now, all right? But some of you may be wondering why things are not working, what's happening, what you need to do. Yeah, we got the 8 of Swords in reverse. You're going to figure it out, boo. Don't worry. And like I said, whoever did some foul shit is coming back to you. Whoever's working on something, you're going to figure it out. It's going to come to you, because this is the 8 of Swords upright, clarifying the 8 of Swords in reverse. So eventually it's going to work out. All right? Eventually whatever you sent is coming back to you. It's coming. Now, let's talk about career, money, and finance. Let's move on from that. All right, so we're looking at the question of Grail. Career, money, and finance. The challenge in your career, money, and finance is being resistant. The solution of the outcome is tapping into the Taurus energy. Let's get some clarity on, let's see what this means first, the Grail first, and then we'll have an understanding of what we're looking at here. Page 101. So it says the question of the Grail. So it says the question of salvation, eternal search, lost knowledge, the objective, the unconscious, the depths of the archetype, the original cause, the search for God. So some of y'all are definitely in the lab doing your thing. Some of you are spiritualists in many ways, shapes, and forms. All right, some of you, this is how you make your money. Some of you make your elixirs, you make your potions. Some of you are perfecting your potions as well, is what I'm getting here, too. So this is like you in the lab doing your thing here. Like, I feel like this is you in the lab, mixing your potions, mixing your elixirs, all right, with the priest energy in reverse, because it's, you know, the hidden magic. With the faux energy in reverse, it's like, okay, it's been sitting enough, or you've watched it enough, it should be ready now. Some of you, maybe you tried something out and it didn't work out before, it was kind of disgusting and you had to throw it out. Maybe you need to add more water. Maybe you added too much water, okay? But you want to make sure that it has a certain effect on the physical body, right? It could be that you're taking something to help to change your mental state, all right? Or something that you're doing is changing your mental state, is elevating your emotions or changing your emotions, your emotional state. Some of you, you're trying to figure out what's going on here. It could be your period too. Some of you, your monthly is coming on, all right? Anyway, with the elixir here, some of you, like I was just talking about with elixirs, but let's see what this is talking about. So it says here, you are pursuing the wrong question. And that means, forgive me, I can read, okay? I got a master's degree, it's just this reading is so damn small. So it says you are pursuing the wrong question, and that means you often end up falling flat on your face. It says you stare into the colorful lights of subjectivity and want to use this question to arrive at a specific answer. This can only mislead you. Okay, it says, because you run, to cause you to run in circles. So clarify the fact that you have to find a question which doesn't focus on you anymore. What? So clarify the fact that you have to find a question that doesn't focus on you anymore. Okay, so this is all about not focusing on you. So ask questions. So some of you are in the lab trying to figure something out, trying to make something work. Don't make it about you, is what I'm getting here. Also, this is all about a search for knowledge. All right, so some of you could be doing some research of some sort, or maybe you work for a research firm, maybe you're marketing research, scientific research. That's what the lab is, that's what we do. All right, that's scientific research. Don't let nobody tell you it's not. Okay, if you look up the word scientist, this is somebody who puts theory to practice. That's what we do, we are scientists. Don't let them trip you up and think that you gotta have some type of degree, you know, to be called a scientist. That's what you are, all right? An alchemist. Now, there's some resistance here in this situation, and we need to tap into the Taurus energy here. So let's clarify these energies here. Let's get a little clarity. So some of you, this is how you make your money, okay? Your elixirs, your potions. Some of you, you work in health and beauty. Some of you are setting up a cosmetic line. Some of you are making your own, like I make my own perfume. My Oshun perfume, I call it. I take 5, I got this from, shout out to, oh my God. Let me shuffle the cards while I'm thinking. Anyway, it's 5 different oils, right? Whatever flavors you like, whatever scents you like, 5 different oils, and you get 5 rose heads, and you take the petals off the rose, and you put it there. You take some champagne. I'm not sure how much you want, okay, but take some champagne, and then take some honey, and what else do you put in it? And that's it. And you mix it, and you put it in the refrigerator, and you dab a little on you when you get out of the shower or the bath, right? And that's how you call it. You can call in your partner with that, all right? Or if you're just feeling like, you know, you want to be in that Oshun energy, you want to channel that energy, you know, the sexual energy, you can do that, because a lot of people don't channel sexual energy just to have sex. A lot of people channel sexual energy to create with it, all right? And that's a whole nother level. So, you know, in the lab, this is what you're learning as well. So you instead of you having sex when you get that urge, you breathe, you know, taking deep breaths, count to 10, and then find something to do with that energy, okay, real quick. Find something to do with it. You know, if you paint, if you draw, if you work out, if you know, do readings, find something to do with that energy, and just get in the practice of doing that. Like, don't be quick to have sex. Don't give your life force and your energy away. Channel it. So we got the resistance energy clarified with the cat. Let's see what this cat is about. This is an animal here. So your animal nature. So the cat is all about being neurotic, compulsive, and exciting. All right. Now this elixir energy is clarified with the love energy in reverse. Some of y'all trying to do loves. I just told you about the Oshun. Some of y'all trying to do love spells. Okay, that could be what you're doing in the lab as well. All right. So some of you could be doing that, and that's not working. So with the Taurus, yeah, because see, here go the outcome, the bombshell. Taurus, trying to attract your boo. How dope is that? I didn't even put two and two together. But this is what I was talking to you about a second ago with the Oshun energy. Let me see what's up. What's this Taurus energy? Talk to me about this Taurus energy. All right, I'm speaking to a specific group of people. This ain't gonna resonate with everybody. I understand that. Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups. You trying to do a come to me spell? You trying to get somebody to come back to you, or you trying to bring your lover to you? You trying to bring your lover to you? Do that Oshun perfume I told you. Okay, again, you're gonna do. I would say do like this. Do a small batch. Do a cup of champagne. Okay, whatever champagne. You ain't gotta drink it, but do a cup of champagne. Right. Do yeah, lemon. Thank you. You're absolutely right, Lemon. But um, you also just brought to me somebody's trying to do some type of blood magic with the river energy here and the disgusting. Thank you. This is what's going on here. Somebody's trying to do some type of blood magic. Yep. Or somebody was considering doing it and they stopped doing it. Or they were considering it and they were gonna do it and then they didn't. I could be also tapping into somebody. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I don't know who it is and who it relates to. Some of you could work in a lab, like you could work in a scientific lab for a company. All right, you could be R&D, research and development. Okay, you could be literally behind the counter doing whatever it is that you do. Okay, and this could be you're trying to come up with something. You're trying to come up with some type of product or something like that, and you're gonna get it, boo. It's coming. You're gonna get it. Some of you may have paid somebody to do R&D with you. Research. R&D is research and development into a particular product that you're trying to come up with. Again, some of you are designing your own elixirs, your own potions, things like that, because this is what you do for a living. All right. Yeah, some of you are doing candles. Um, I just get a lot of elixirs, and for those of you who are looking to bring your lover into you, the Oshun, it works. All right, a cup of, like I was saying, it's a cup of champagne. Um, put some honey in it. Okay, put 5 different types of oils, essential oils, whatever flavor you like. Something that smell good though, right? And then you get the heads of yellow roses. For this concoction, you may just want to have a few, but for a larger container, you could do 5. You could do the whole bottle of champagne. You could do a nice amount of honey. You can do all of the 5. I get the little bottles of oil, those little tiny bottles. But if you want to do more, whatever, is your concoction. Make it smell good, and put the 5 heads of roses. Take the petals off and put them in, and stir it, and mix it, and just speak affirmations while you're mixing it. Think about your lover, who that person is, the connection you want to have with them, and you can store it in your refrigerator. What I do is I put it in like a little pitcher that's probably about as big as this square here. And what I do is before I'm gonna get in the bath or a shower, I'll take like a little like cup full, right? And I'll let it sit out so that it gets room temperature, and I'll take a bath, and after I take a bath or a shower, then I'll rub it all over and let it air dry. And then you get dressed and you go on out. All right, and that'll bring in your boo. So some of you, there you go. Now if you could find a way to bottle that, and you know what I'm saying, make sure it's preserved, there you go. Right? Somebody shared it with me, I'm sharing it with you. Let's get some clarity here. Now we got this love energy in reverse. So some of you, this is you trying to get somebody to come to you who wants you. You spending money because this isn't the career, money, and finance. So for some of you, this is you trying to come up with elixirs that will do come to me spells and things like that. Some of you, if you're not trying to do that, then you're paying someone. Okay, you're buying these things. Some of you could be resistant to doing that, or the person that you're dealing with is resistant to it. That's because this person got to be in love with you for it to work. See, you can't just do come to me spells to somebody who don't love you, somebody who not interested in you, somebody who don't want to be with you. It's not going to work. They have to love you. They have to want to be with you. They have to want to be in a connection with you. They have to feel something for you for the shit to work. So if it's not working, just stop because the person's not interested in you. All right? So stop spending your money on this shit. Some of y'all are paying people to do this shit. They're going to take your, some of them going to take your money because they just do. I don't know why I can't speak for them because I wouldn't take your money. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know for a fact that this person has some feeling for you. Alright? It's not going to work. So that's for some of you. But for others of you, you trying to just call in your lover. Alright? Some of you, the love energy in reverse is that you don't have anybody to share your cup with. You know what I'm saying? And you want to bring that person in. So I'm getting a couple different readings about that. Different scenarios about that. Alright, so let's clarify. This is an interesting read for y'all. Tell me about this love energy in reverse. That's one too many cards. But anyway, we got the Four of Wands and the Ten of... I told you, somebody's trying to bring in their lover with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. I told you. Somebody trying to bring in their lover. Alright? The challenge is this person is resistant to it. The person you're trying to reach. Yeah, with the Two of Wands in reverse, they're not feeling you. They have to have some type of desire towards you. They're not feeling you, it's not going to work. Some of you, it could be somebody you already have kids with or you may have lived with, and you may be trying to get this person to come back to you because they're leaving you. They're supposed to leave you. What's this Taurus energy here with this Eight of... yeah, you're trying to get this person to come back. They're supposed to leave you. Here's the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no matter what you do, they're going to leave because that's the way the universe wants it. Some of y'all are not accepting the fact that the universe don't want you with this person. It don't matter that y'all got kids and y'all been together 10 years. That's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to deal with. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. On a universal level, because that's what we deal with here spiritually, on a universal level, if the universe wants you to run into someone for them to teach you a lesson, the universe don't care if you take it as far as getting married to this person and it takes you 7 years to learn to learn the lesson. The universe, unfortunately, won't look at it that way. It'll look at it as in, I put this person in your life for you to learn this particular lesson. Now, for some people, it takes a lot longer. All right? So, unfortunately, for some of you, you're trying to bring somebody back in. This is what the fuck's going on over here. For some of y'all, this ain't for everybody, all right? For some of y'all, you just watch and let this part bypass you. But for some of y'all, y'all got some fellow Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses who was out here doing spell work, trying to bring their lover back in. A lover who don't want to be with them. And so what's going to happen is the shit's going to backfire. Or there's somebody who was sending negative energy to the person that they want to be with. You may know who this person is. Sending negative energy, sending negative vibes to them. It's coming back to them. It's going to fuck up your beauty. If you're attractive, it's going to fuck up your attraction. Or how you look. Or it may fuck up, so you can't have kids. Or you may have stuff coming out of you. Like, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. This is what the universe is sending back to you who did that dirty shit. Over here, for some of you, if this is not about you paying someone, to bring somebody in, or you're trying to do something to bring someone in. You hear them sirens in the background, right? So I know I'm not lying. Somebody is doing this, all right? And if this is not you, just disregard it. The sirens don't lie. Now, for others of you, if you're trying to make your elixirs, like this is your business, you sell these things. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, you're going to be very successful. Remember I told you with the Eight of Swords upright and the Eight of Swords reversed. The Eight of Swords upright is you trying to figure out the right concoction, the right chemical mix-up or balance between whatever you're adding, right? And eventually you do get it, right? And so as a result of you getting it, you're going to be successful. So with this Ten of Pentacle energy here and this Four of Wands, you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very successful. All right. The challenge is you may have some resistance with it because it may take you time to perfect it, but that's how it is when you're in the lab. All right. But what's going to happen is you're going to make lots of money because the Taurus rules the money. It rules possessions, physical possessions. You're going to be very successful with the Eight of Cup energy here and the Five of Swords energy in reverse. This is you going back and forth to the drawing board with the Eight of Cups energy. This is you going back and forth and not having any luck, but you will eventually have luck. You will do well. That's dope. I like that energy. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Now, let's talk about what's going on in your family life, your love life, and your social life. We got the mediator here, okay? This is Mercury. This is a major arcana for this card. It's the Mercury energy. This is Gemini. And then we got the planet, the symbol for the planet of Mercury. Shout out to my Geminis. Happy birthday. The challenge is you're disappointed here, okay? And then the solution to the situation would be to tap into the square energy. The square energy represents a challenge. So the challenge puts you in, it's a learning situation, basically, okay? So let's take a look at what this Mercury energy is, because it's the first major arcana here. And the sirens are going off again. But it's not as loud, so I guess this is not as, so the mediator. The mediator. This talks about the messenger of the gods, contact, okay, the onlooker, the base. It says you are unhappy with your position in life at this moment. You find it too boring, banal, and superficial. You don't want to identify with the meaning and demands of Mercury. You have blocked and dispelled the messages. You have lost your wings. Okay, lightness. Now, some of you are not dealing with the reality of a situation, especially if you on this witchcraft shit right here, all right? You're not dealing with the situation. You're not getting the message, okay? The challenge here is that you're disappointed because things didn't go your way with a situation, okay? So in order for you to resolve this here, you have to take this as a lesson, okay? Because squares represent learning opportunities, which are, of course, lessons. So some of you, there's some karma here in reference to your behavior and your actions that are being manifested. Let's clarify this messenger energy here. Alright, so we have that clarified with the soldier energy. So this is about blockages. So I feel like the communication is blocked. You're being talked to, but you're not hearing it. You're not listening to it for whatever reason because you're hell-bent on what you want. Please be careful, because when you're hell-bent on what you want and you get messages and the universe is telling you no, but yet you have to go into the lab to make it so, for some of you, you know, what's going to happen is karma. Alright, so there could be some disappointments coming, or some disappointments that have already come as a result of the universe taking a stand against what it is that you may think you want, but it's not good for you, or it's not meant for you at this time. Yeah, so we have the corporate blue energy here. So let's see what that's all about, because that has to do with colors. Alright, so what kind of frequency are we on here with this corporate blue? This corporate blue talks about cold, sterile, and bleak. Okay, yeah, so some of you didn't get a message about something, okay? You didn't stand down when the universe told you to. You see how he's standing there with his gun? That's because he's about to use it. Now, when he's standing there with it down, that means he's at ease. This person is not at ease, okay? Meaning that they're still using their weapon, they're about to use it, and there's a memo that was sent to you to stand down. That's for some of you, all right? The challenge is you're not standing down because you're disappointed. So that weapon that you were using, that could be the concoction that you're buying from someone, or that you're trying to pay somebody to do, okay? And it's because you're disappointed in what is going on. And some of you, you're so disappointed, you turn cold, because this corporate blue card talks about being cold and distant. And it's because of the fact that there's a hard lesson that has to be learned here, unfortunately. So for some of you, that's what the issue is. You're having a problem accepting the fact that something didn't go in your favor. Where's my cards? There they are. Let's get some clarity on this. Alright, this was an interesting reading. So we have the two, okay. What is this? Is this my Knight of Wands? Got the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, somebody's upset. The Knight of Wands represents somebody who was doing something without thinking, being quick, being really quick, not thinking, not taking their time to think things out, not taking time out to reason, and they just acted. And so as a result, there was a warning that was given, and you didn't listen, and you acted out of whatever it was that you wanted, being impatient, not getting your way. And so for some of you, this is why you're experiencing this karma. Okay, whatever karma you're experiencing. Let's get some clarity on this. So yeah, we got the Ace of Cups. Some of you could be pregnant by somebody who does not want to be with you. That's what I get for some of you. Others of you, I feel like there was an energy here of somebody using a child to their benefit, trying to keep somebody around. Some of you may have tried to get pregnant by a person or got pregnant intentionally to keep a person around, or maybe you were dealing with someone and he went to be with someone and this person got pregnant intentionally to try to keep him around. Like, I get that energy that you're dealing with that in some way, shape, or form. Because not all of you on the negative receiving side. Now, let me tell you about those of you who are not out here doing this dirt. Like I said, for some of you, you got money coming in. Some of you are holistic healers. You come up with all different types of occult products to help people. You're going to be very successful if you're opening up a storefront. You see the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here. Some of you have an online storefront. It doesn't necessarily have to be, because this is Aquarius energy here. All right, if you see the Aquarius symbol at the top here, that's Aquarius energy. And then we got Pisces energy. So like I said, some of you got a spiritual online store. All right, or you do spiritual work of some sort online. Some of you sell your elixirs and your products and things like that, and you're in the lab trying to get them right. But I feel like positive things are coming. Good money is coming. You're gonna be blessed. Those of you who are doing the right thing. So that's definitely coming to you. Okay. Some of you who are trying to get pregnant, you're gonna get pregnant. The ones who want to anyway. All right. But for some of you over here, if you were trying to get pregnant and you're not, that's because the universe does not want you having children with this person. So you could be doing all kinds of things trying to have children with this person, but the universe is like, no, I don't want you having kids with this person. So that could be for some of you, okay, is what I'm seeing here. I want to get more clarity on this cold energy here. There's a very cold, callous energy here in reference to someone being disappointed about something not happening in their, based on what they wanted. And we have that clarified with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody being left out in the cold, somebody being, okay, so for some of you, this person may have left you behind. That could have been why you were doing the spell work or paying for the spell work, things like that. That could be the case, all right, but for those of you who are doing well, who are listening to your higher self, even if you're not doing anything with the, the occult, whatever business that you're going into, the universe is saying that you're going to be blessed. The thing is that you don't want to be in love right now. You want to focus on your business so that you can make money. All right? That's very important for you, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, see the cat wants the cheese. All right? And you see how he's looking at the mouse here, mesmerized. The challenge is don't get caught up in, there's some type of resistance here. There's something that might try to stagnate you and keep you, entertained otherwise. So be careful about watching too many readings. This is what some of you are doing, or spending a lot of money getting a bunch of readings. That's another thing. All right, with this elixir energy and this love energy in reverse. Some of you spending a lot of money trying to figure out, is this one going to be for me? Is this the one for me? Or what's going on with this person? Are they with someone else? Because the relationship didn't go anywhere with the Two of Wands energy in reverse. So some of you, the universe is basically telling you to focus on you, to take care of you, self-esteem, self-worth. That's Taurus energy, right? With the 8 of Cup energy, walking away from something that no matter what you do with the 5 of Swords in reverse, it's not going to benefit you. You're not going to win, right? So this could be a job situation that no matter what you do, you're not going to win. It could be a relationship. No matter what you do, this person is not going to stop cheating, or they're not going to come back, or they're not going to respect you in the manner in which you deserve. So that's what I got with that. Let's go on to divine timing. All right, we got in a past lifetime, and yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is a hard pill for somebody to swallow, but it is too late. All right, I don't like giving this message, but I gotta read the cards. So this is something that's karmic. This is from a past life. This is a situation here that went on in the past life. You may not have passed that test. That's why it's being brought back to you in this lifetime. Or there was a connection that you had in the past life with this person, and maybe it's meant for y'all to separate now. And maybe for some of you, you're not able to let go, or you don't want to let go. But there is an energy of something being too late. Yeah, we have during the work week or during the work day. So there could be something going on during the work week or during the work day that could pertain to any of these situations here. Let's see what's going on with your money. Now, if you're spending any additional money besides your monthly expenditures, we're going to see what you're spending it on. If you're acquiring any additional money besides what you normally get monthly, we're going to see where that's coming from. Okay, bank fees. So when I see bank fees, this is an energy of like people who use their ATM for every single thing. Like if you stop and look at the ATM fees and the the debit card fees or the credit card fees, every time you use your card, you may want to start using cash. Like not for large items, but say you go in a store and you buy a coffee for $2.30. I don't know no coffee that's that cheap, but say the coffee's under $5. Right? There's nothing wrong with you keeping, $50 in cash on you, and for those types of expenditures, you use cash. That way, you're not getting hit with all of these ATM fees and, card processing fees. But other than that, if it's not about that, some of you really need to look at your bank statement and look at where all these fees are coming from. Some of you is because of bounced checks, all right? But there's something you need to look at in reference to bank fees. You could be being charged for bank fees that are not rightfully meant to be on your account, okay? Restructure your 401k. Some of you are considering restructuring your 401k. Some of you could be interested in borrowing off of your 401k to start your business. I know people who have done that and been successful. Some of you could be deciding to start a 401k, or maybe, take it from the job to independent because maybe you're starting your own business. So maybe you're transferring your 401k to an IRA, like a Roth IRA, all right? And then we have toys. Some of you spending money on toys, whatever it is that you enjoy, okay? So some of you are going to be spending money on that, all right? Home repairs came up underneath the deck. That came up for the air sign men as well, okay, the gods of air. So some of y'all definitely going to be spending some money on some home repairs this month. Let's talk about love. Love could be anything from a situationship to a one-night stand to y'all married and got kids and y'all been together 50 years and got great grands. All right? If you being intimate with someone or you thinking about someone that you were dealing with, these cards could resonate with that situation. Chemistry. All right? The gods of air got chemistry as well. All right? So there's somebody you may be meeting. For some of y'all gonna meet someone. Now, the thing is that, like I said, for some of you, you're getting your blessings. Those of you who listen to the Creator and did what you're supposed to do, your business is about to flourish, and you're about to meet someone. But what the universe doesn't want you to do is they don't want you to jump in too soon with this person. They don't want you to get caught up and mesmerized with this person. Okay, you see how the cat's sitting there watching them? Don't get caught up and mesmerized with this person, because what's going to happen is it's going to stagnate your growth as far as your success. All right, don't let this person come in and, you know how some women are, when a man come in their life, everything change around for this man. It's like, okay, if it's meant to be that way eventually, but for some of y'all jumping to conclusions too soon. You just met this dude, right? So have some resistance, self-control, some self-discipline, all right? Especially with this Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Y'all jumping in too damn soon. Be careful. Don't get distracted. Some of you may be jumping in with somebody else because you're trying to get over a broken heart. Yeah, see, I told you acceptance is key. Some of you, there's a hard pill that has to be accepted here. All right? And for some of you, that is too late. And then we have strictly sexual. So there could be chemistry between you and someone, but it's strictly sexual. This is why you don't want to jump in too soon. Okay? Be careful. Boundaries underneath the deck. All right? Especially if you're dealing with someone from the past. You know, we're still in this Mercury retrograde energy. Mercury's retrograde in Taurus until I believe it's the 2nd of June. And then it goes direct. It's either the 2nd or the 3rd. All right? What else do I want to look at for you guys? All right, let's take one of these. Oh my God. Okay, regeneration came out. So regenerating yourself. Some of you are you're in the lab doing things to help to take care of your physical body yourself. You may have just gotten out of a relationship with someone that you were in a karmic connection with. And sometimes as women, when you're in a connection with someone who you're karmic with, you know, your flow may not come monthly the way it's supposed to. I just feel like a lot of you are doing things to take better care of your body, like taking elixirs, like, you know, taking gold, taking in platinum, you know, taking in cod liver oil, taking in black seed oil, turmeric, all sorts of things to help heal the body. Some of you could be drinking turmeric tea, burdock root tea. Um, you know, you could be taking in, you know, lemon, ginger, garlic, and honey, and putting that in a jar, and then taking like a spoonful of it and putting it in some hot water, and then drinking that to clear out your system. That's another thing you could do. Because when you leave a person or when someone's no longer in your life, an intimate partner, it's important that you detox your body, right? As well as clean out your house and get rid of everything, you know, that was there with this person. Clean, you know, wash your stuff in a cap full of vinegar. Like, put your regular detergent and stuff in there, but take a cap full of vinegar and pour it in the water so that it clears out that person's energy, that person's aura, and all in the sheets and the towels and all of that stuff. And then make sure anything that you have of that person, you completely throw it out. You shouldn't have anything left in your house with this person. Mop your floor with a cap full of, you know, some hot water and just a small cap full of ammonia. Mop your floors, and then you can mop over with something that smells good if you want, or you can leave it as such. But you want to get the energy clean. But some of you are cleansing out your energy, you're cleansing out your aura, so you may have discharge and things like that. It's your body and your pH adjusting and balancing out. So let's take a look at self-care cards as a result. Yeah, Ellie Ray, I do love me some champagne. I got a bottle in there right now. I'm about to pop that in about another month because I got a celebration coming up. Yeah, okay, optimism. This is self-care energy. So optimism says, if you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. So this is about looking at the glass half full. This is about deciding what it is this is about manifestation. Like I told the gods of air, you know, what is it, tomorrow, on the 30th is the new moon in Gemini. So this is about manifesting whatever it is that you want. And this is all about changing, you know, Gemini is the energy of perspective, changing your mindset, looking at things from a different perspective. And enthusiasm goes a long way. So decide what it is that you want and put the affirmations out there, even if it's about changing your mindset on the way you look at things or how you perceive things, so that you're able to get past whatever energy is battling you or stifling you, for those of you who are in that energy. All right? But for some of you who've done well, you got love coming, you got financial success coming. Some of you are already killing it financially, but you just had to get rid of you know, some people, places, and things that weren't good for you, but now you're about to just take off financially. You're about to be dope, and you're gonna meet someone, but you don't want to jump in too quick. Okay, because you may be, reeling from a broken heart and you want a connection with someone, but don't jump in too quick. It's very important. I can't stress that enough, because you're about to blow up financially. And right now, I mean, you have to decide what you're gonna want. Eventually, the situation may turn into love for some of you, not for all of you. Some of you, you're just being tested again by the same person. So if it's somebody that you've already dealt with, you already know what time it is with that. Thumbs down. Okay? But, you do what you feel is best. This is what I got for you guys. I want to thank you for checking out the channel. If it resonated in some way, shape, or form with you or someone you know, make sure you click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hopefully this will provide clarity, give you some type of a perspective maybe that you hadn't considered, or some type of insight into your situation if any of this resonated. If you need a personal Jimmy, I got a promotion going on for certain placements of Gemini. North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus get 50% off of tarot card readings 2, 3, and 4. Check out the community tab for more information about that promo, or email me if you got questions. All right, this is what I got for you. Don't forget to check out the happy birthday Gemini reading I did. Some of you, if you got funny people around you, make sure you check out the silent enemies reading for the air signs that I did for you all. And I want to thank you for checking out the channel and the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, goddesses of air.